when I was on the drive up on my vacation, my brother texted me and he was like, hey, have you seen mom's Facebook? And I was like, no, what's happening? And he was like, there's a whole bunch of posts about how she died and her cover image is a picture of her with Rip on it. And I was like, oh, so what do you want to know? Because that doesn't seem out of the norm for her. So he was like, do you know anything about this? Do you know if she actually died? And I was like, no, I have absolutely no idea. He was like, call me. I'm trying to do something. And I was like, okay. So I called him, car speakers, better than texting. And he was like, I don't really know how I feel like if she died. And I'm trying to think about it. I'm trying to think about it. And it's just like, I don't know if I would really care all that much. I just kind of want to know if it actually happened. And I figured you might know. And I was like, well, I guess I'll text her. And I mean, if she responds, then we'll know, right? No, Anthony, thank you for the $5. You're a VTuber, so you obviously didn't turn out right. True, thank you. Thank you for the 5. Thank you. So I texted my mom, and I was like, hey, Mom, Facebook says you're dead. Are you dead? Question mark. And I was like, all right, I sent her a text message, and we'll see if she's still alive, I guess. And so she texted me back. Oh, God, I can't even remember what she said. Hold on. I can't remember what she said. Let me not misquote her. Yeah, it's very important. As a mama bear. Why is she talking about bears? Where did I ask her? Oh, that's a picture of a wall. That's a picture of a wall. This is before I left. This is before I left. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, this is before the call. Okay. She was like, oh God, how do I... I'm not gonna use his name. She said, my ex-neo-Nazi hacked my Facebook and is telling everyone I'm dead and I have no way of telling all my friends the truth. And I was like, oh, I guess she's still alive. And my brother was like, oh, well, I guess thanks. And so I was like, what the fuck? Why would he do that? And my brother was just like, that doesn't make any sense. Because like, she's seeing him again, right? And I was like, she just got all of her swastika tattoos covered up a few years ago. Why is she seeing the ex-neo-Nazi again? And why is she doing it while she's still with the weed guy that she married a few years ago as well? And my brother was like, wait, she's still with the weed guy? And I was like... So I was like, yeah, she still lives with the weed guy. And my brother was like, oh, that explains why she continuously goes to that motel that she lived at previously when she moved back up from North Carolina. And I was like, wait, what do you mean she goes to a motel to see him? As far as I know, she's apparently bedridden. And my brother's like, no, she goes out and she drives to the motel all the time to see him because that's where he lives and works now. And I was like, why? Why is he living at that motel again? And my brother's like, I don't know. I guess he had trouble finding a place that would rent to him after the meth lab explosion. Holy shit, what is your mother? Yeah. Yeah.
Big guy.
So...
How does your mother have enough energy to cheat?
I don't know, man. Jesse, we need to cook. Bedridden, more like riding beds. And so, like, I'm just sat here very confused. Because it's like, when When I was up there, I did a very brief, like, 1-hour drive-by. My car got covered in fucking tree sap, piece of shit. I did a 1-hour drive-by where I was just like, hello, Mom. I am here. Because if she had known I was in the area and I didn't come say hi, I would have caught shit for, like, months of her just being crazy, and I just didn't want to deal with it. So I went in and I said hi, and she literally could not get out of bed. At least she claimed to not be able to get out of bed. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll just sit on the edge of the bed here. I'm glad you have Weed Guy to take care of you. But in my head, I'm just like, if you're pretending to be bedridden and Weed Guy has to take care of you all the time, and you're telling me that, like, he even has to change your diapers, how are you driving to a motel? And how are you having sex with your ex-Nazi? Like, she must be really good at pretending to not be able to move, is all I'm saying. You of all people should understand the power of horny. I understand the power of horny, but, like, you are pretending to be bedridden and not be able to move very well. Like, she's even sent me pictures of the wall where she has fallen and claimed to have hurt herself. And like, there's like holes in the wall from it. And she sends like pictures of her home care nurses who like come and help her. So it's like you have literally built this entire I am unable to get out of bed narrative. And then when your weed husband goes to work, you just miraculously spring up out of bed, put on pants and take off your diaper, get in a car and go fuck your ex-Nazi. Like, I just, like that, this is just insane to me. I am impressed. Like, it's bad, a bad impressive, but like, holy shit, woman. Those holes in the wall are not because she fell. Not only does Kirsche's mom have cursed lore, she's actively creating more cursed lore.
At your house!
Or in the ring.
No, in real life. I'm going to stalk him and become obsessed with him. He wears makeup and his dresses and uses his skin as a coat, like the ancient Irish did.
Kate, thank you for the 1985. Babe, wake up.
Nuke-ish mom law just dropped.
Thank you! I'm the winner! Because I didn't turn out that fucked up. I should recommend my mom to that doctor who I told that my back pain was all in my head so the doctor can get a diagnosis right for once. True! How old is she? Is she still pretending to be bedridden because she's old or ill? My mom is 50, I think?
If you buy a fox and you put the fox in your house,
I don't think really anyone could do anything with the ages of my parents, I'm gonna be honest.
Woman, I want you to know, screw you for motivating me to better myself. This is so much work. I just want to be lazy, but you keep telling us to be better and I can't let down the anime fox woman on the screen.
Slightly buff weeboo! I'm proud that you are doing something and getting your life together instead of just rot maxing in bed all day. Thank you for the $10 doodles! Thank you, thank you. You think Weed Husband is too nose blind to notice that she's taking showers? Well, no, because he sponge bathes her. Like, he is the one who bathes her. Your mom is fucking insane. Textbook narcissist and liar is a person with a similar but not as bad background. Keep on keeping on. Shit's nuts. Shit's nuts. Oh, she also tried to lie to me about my father again. Hold on. What did she say? Hold on. I gotta go find what she said. God, it's like case manager bullshit because she's trying to tell me about her like living will again. Where is it? Big and beautiful. Is this like super old? Yeah, that's super old. Hold on. Her immune system crashed. She got COPD, emphysema, whatever. Got pneumonia from the stress and pain. I just don't believe you. Yeah, like she even says, yeah, weed guy's been taking care of me. He showers me, changes me because I can't get to the bathroom. He feeds me. He does everything. Like this guy got a real fucking bad deal. I have no idea why he's there. I'm gonna be honest with you. I genuinely have zero clue what he's getting out of this relationship unless he's stealing her painkillers. Like I don't understand. maybe he feels bad because his son almost axe murdered them. Like I don't know, dude. Well, that's another story for you new friends. My mom and her weed guy almost got axe murdered by a man I held hands with. Let's see here. Yeah, I asked if she even got a restraining order against the ex-Nazi guy because she was like, yeah, he hacked my Facebook and is making people believe that I am dead. So I was like, well, why don't you get a restraining order? And she's like, well, they said that since he's not directly contacting me or threatening me, that I can't be in fear of my life. So there's nothing they can do until he actually does something. And I was like, okay, all right, whatever. What the hell is your life? This is why I don't have, like, regular VTuber kayfabe. I could never remember a backstory, plus my real life is crazier than any kayfabe I could ever fucking come up with. Doesn't murders people. Least insane American family dynamic. True. The classic callback when you're dead police response. Yeah, true. You don't believe she called police at all? Yeah, somehow I don't either. You thought the axe murderer was the Nazis' kid? Are you going senile? Yes, the almost axe murderer is weed guy's kid. The Nazi had one kid who was absolutely fucking feral crazy, but he was younger. The Nazi's youngest son would do like a horror movie kid shtick where you would like wake up and he'd be standing over you staring at you. And a couple of times he would be standing over you staring at you when you wake up and he'd be holding knives. And the final thing that finally got him, like, institutionalized, it wasn't all the times he shit himself and smeared the shit on the wall in the bathrooms. It was when he got a hold of one of the Nazis' guys' firearms and brought it to school. So, you know, they finally got him! Table ketchup is nothing compared to that much trauma, dude. My table ketchup is a coping mechanism, okay? It just keeps getting better. You're welcome for the trauma, new friends. A mass school? No, they were in New Hampshire. It was a New Hampshire school. Anthony, thank you for the $5. As a fellow Northeaster, frankly, your family sounds like a normal trailer park folk. I didn't actually see a trailer park until I went to North Carolina, and then I got to witness people like riding their John Deere lawnmowers to a front yard barbecue, and I was like, oh yeah. That's how I know I'm truly in the South. A Massachusetts shooting drum. Oh, God. Reminder that Kirsche's mom has Icon-sized tits. I don't know what Icon is, so I'm just gonna have to believe you. And that's the story of how Kirsche knew the Sandy Hook shooter. Just remember hearing Kirsche's backstory is a filter. You must sit through it. Who gets filtered by my backstory? What the heck? Here you were thinking you were white trash, but this is a whole nother level. Yeah. Yeah, you never saw Icon? Like, I know, like, Eisentaicho from Bleach. Hello, Mocha Lady! Hello! Hello! Cryo Kings, thank you for the 5. Soup, Kirsche. Fuck the soup! I hate soup. Probably a lot of folk. Icon is an anime where everyone has giant booba, including the lollies. Oh, okay. So, what did your mom lie about this time? Kirsche's backstory is basically a Rob Zombie movie? True.